So out of the box, if you enable fragment scrolling in Angular, the first click of a fragment-based router link works, but then the second or subsequent clicks to the router fragment don't do anything, and that's contrary to what people would expect from the browser. And a couple of weeks ago, I had presented a polyfill for this behavior that allowed the router link to work a second time. But in the response to that post, a guy named Vasiliy Mazhekin, maybe, actually said that you don't need to polyfill this, that having the anchor work subsequent time, as you can see in the video here, is actually something that's facilitated by the router's extra configurations using an onSameUrlNavigation configuration option. So let's take a quick look at what that's doing in the code. So here you can see this is my router URL or router module, and I have anchor scrolling set to enabled, and that's what tells the router to scroll the viewport down to the fragment target. And then this is the option that Vasiliy said that I could simply add, which is the onSameUrlNavigation equals reload. And what this does is it tells the router to trigger all of the navigation events even when I've asked the router to navigate to the same URL that it's already on. And we can see this if I pull up the console here. So let's go down to A, and what you can see, let me minimize some of these, is that we have the navigation start event for section A fragment here, and then that results in a scroll event, which is what the router scroller is listening for, and then talks to the viewport scroller to get the viewport to actually scroll down. Now we're already on A, and you'll see that if I scroll back up and go to A again, the URL didn't actually change, but you can see that all of the same navigation events are triggered, including the navigation start and the subsequent scroll event, which is again what's causing the viewport to scroll down to the fragment target. Now if I had removed this reload, the second click of the section A link here would have resulted in no console activity because the route URL was not changing. So anyway, just a huge shout out to Vasiliy for pointing that out to me. It's great to see that that doesn't actually have to be polyfilled at all, and is an easy thing you can turn on in your Angular configuration.